Hello, hello. Welcome to day one of our Trixmas countdown. So that's Christmas with Tricks. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Would help if I put my headphones on. So let me know if you can see and hear me by just typing in the comments. Give me a hello or hi. And I will double check to make sure I am streaming live. Yes. All right. So before we begin, I am Yoar Medeiros. I am the owner of Canine Learning Academy. These are my two pups. Bentley over here is 8.5, going to be 9 next year. And this is Bandit, who is 1. He's going to be 2 next year. So I absolutely love doing tricks all the time with my dogs, mainly because it helps. Hey, Steffi. Hi. So again, let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Because I'm using some headphones. So do let me know if you can hear me. Just give me a yes, Steffi. That would be great. So today we have our first Christmas countdown trick, and I'm going to be going live every day, 10 a.m. And with live, you just never know how it's all going to turn out, right? Sometimes dogs will be willing to work and sometimes they'll not work. So we'll just see how this all goes. But I do have the steps listed where you're seeing and watching this right now. There are some steps for the training. So before I get started, let me know where you're from. I am streaming live from my condo in La Quinta, California. So I've got no Christmas decorations here. I'll be back home later on this week, but I wanted to come here because it's a little quieter and I had a lot of writing to do. So I just wanted to come here and spend a few days here working with my dogs. So today's trick is called Tell Me a Secret, or if you're wearing a Santa hat, or once you get this trained, you can send your dog over to do this. It's to tell your dog a secret. Hello from Nashville. Hello from New Jersey. Awesome. So excited that you're here. Hi, Stephanie. Very good to see you. So if you have a question as I'm going live, feel free to drop in a little cue for question, and I'll either answer it live, or so you see the cue right there, or I'll come back around and answer it a little bit later. If you're watching the replay, do me a favor, type in hashtag replay so I can come in and just say hello and hi. If you post a video or picture of your dog doing the tricks each day, I'm going to be watching. I would be so appreciative if you would do that and use that hashtag so I can quickly find them when I go look and see. And a lot of them, if you're looking to get feedback, just ask, hey, what do you think I could do to get this to the next level? Now, like all tricks and any kind of behavior that you're training, sometimes it just takes a lot of repetitions. Some dogs are going to be a little slower than other dogs just because they're not comfortable with what you're doing. So just be mindful of that and go as slow as needed to make sure that your dog's comfortable. So let me tell you a little bit about this trick. So first of all, tell me a secret. The goal behavior is that your dog puts their nose, did you like my fingernails? I just got those done. Puts their nose targeting your ear. So it's a nose target to your ear, right? Sounds pretty simple. Now we can use targeting. We can use a lure. I'm going to go over a lot of different options and then let you guys kind of figure out what's best for you. Now you can watch this and do this live with your dog while we're together, or you can just watch it and then do it a little bit later. Either way, I would love for you to record what this might look like and share it with me. I'm also at the very end going to tell you how to take a picture of this trick and how to actually use it for Christmas if you'd like, or for your holiday. So nose target to the ear. They can use a lure to get there. You can use nose target to your hand to transfer it over. Or if your dog has a sustained nose target, same thing. What we'll be doing is bringing your dog towards this particular side ear, and then we're going to be rewarding with the opposite hand. So we're going to use 2 hands. I'm going to use the clicker, so you're going to hear if you can. I'll find out pretty soon if you can hear it or not. But I'll be clicking the moment that my dog progresses in the right direction, and I'll try to go as slow as I can with the steps so that you can see all the little micro steps in between. Couple things before we get started. If you've got a rambunctious dog, a dog with a lot of energy, super athletic, right? You got to be careful about putting your dog's nose and mouth by your face. So if I have a dog that I'm working with in our school program and they're known for jumping and just being a little rambunctious, we see in a lot of adolescent dogs, they just got a lot of energy. I might not do this trick. So I want to tell you it's okay to not do this trick around your face. That would not go well if you're going into the holidays and you've got a big scratch on your face. But you could just do the nose target instead and maybe put the nose target farther away from your face. All right. So not suitable for dogs that are overly anxious and rambunctious, especially with their nose and mouth. If you've got a small dog, like we have here with Bandit, I would put them on a platform or sofa so that you can get them raised up, because the goal is their nose is coming to your ear and we don't want them to have to strain to get there. So a couple things. Small dog, raise them up. Big dog, the goal position is they're going to be sitting next to you, and then you're going to be turning your ear towards their mouth. So the goal position to start is your dog is on either side. All right. Now that we've cleared up that, let's get started. So we're going to start off with the nose target. I'm going to show you nose target to hand and transfer the behavior here. So if you want your dog to nose target your right hand, it's going to be going across your left ear, and vice versa. If you want your dog to nose target your left hand, it's going to be coming across your right ear, so that it looks like you're telling a secret, right? So this is what it'll look like in the end. You'll be having your dog right here telling a secret, and this is your nose target hand. If we're using luring, it's going to look like this at the beginning. All right. So that you know which side to go to. So when it gets done and you're all done with this trick, it's going to look like this. Nose target to your ear, and you're covering your ear. So your hand is going to go across your body and it's going to land right in front of your ear. Keep your fingers together so that you can get your dogs facing this direction and it looks like they're telling a secret. Now, the next thing after we get going, I'm going to show you how to get your dog's mouth to move. And all it is, just give you a really quick tip right now. All it is that after they get into position, you're going to mark and reward from this other hand, and they're going to be eating the food, right? So when they're eating, their mouth moves and it really looks like they're telling a secret. All right. Any questions so far? I think Billy's bored. Mine wants to keep what? Telling you a secret? Mine wants to keep what? All right, so we've got the goal behavior. I'm going to be using a clicker. Now, a lot of people that have not used a click, move all over. Oh, that's a good point. Once you get them in position, you're going to want to reward that position. So that becomes the default position for this trick. Now, after a lot of repetitions, this could be the cue, right? And your dog will do it happily. So let me get started because my dog's really bored and they've been waiting all morning. Okay, let's go. Yes. So I'm going to reward Bentley for getting into position. The goal position. Yeah, let's go right here, Bentley. Come here. Come. Good. Yes. The goal position is that he's sitting right next to me. Let me just move my camera down a little bit. Good. So I'm going to pay for this intro position, right? Because I want to reward him for staying in position. Otherwise, they're going to keep getting up. So once you get your dog in position, pay them for the position. So I'm going to show you nose target. So I'm going to go ahead and put my clicker in my left hand. And I'm also going to place my treat right there. Now notice how I'm holding it. I'm going to be opening up this treat with my pinky. I know that's a little bit of more details, but I wanted to give you as much details as I can. So I'm going to start my nose target with my hand in this direction. Now, if you've never done nose target to your hand in this direction, it starts like this, then you're going to gradually move it to there. But let's just see how this goes. So I'm going to cue my dog for nose target, touch. And then notice that I'm opening up my pinky to give him to deliver the treat. Touch. The other thing is to bring your hands back to default so it does look like you're presenting the correct hand. Notice that I'm saying the verbal cue first, touch, And then there's a click. I don't know if you guys can hear it. And then there's a reward coming from the other hand. So you're using both hands. I bring my hands back to default. So this time I'm going to wait a little bit longer because Bentley's not quite touching my hand. Touch. That was a good touch. All right. Now that we've got nose target in place, what I'm going to do next is start to move my hand closer to my ear. Now, I don't know how he's going to do with these headphones, but let's find out. Touch. Touch. Oh, you can hear the click. Oh, perfect. Good. So I'm reloading my hand. Oh, we got to sit up, Bentley. Sit up. Come on. There we go. So I'm going to pay for that position. Touch. Good. Touch. It's starting already to look like the trick, right? Touch. Okay, so we're almost there. So we've got a nose target to hand. I'm going to let him take a quick break. Nose target to hand. I'm rewarding with the opposite hand. Now this hand that's got food in it should stay pretty lower behind your back because once some dogs know where the food is coming from, they're very, very much distracted. So you might need to put it behind your back. So I'm doing a nose target and rewarding with the opposite hand using the pinky side to pay. The reason I use the pinky side to pay is because I'm using a clicker, but also because I want this hand to come across very discreet. So what it looks like at the very end is I've got this hand here, dog is nose targeting, and then from the bottom, I'm bringing the reward from this hand. So I'm going to show you from the other side what this looks like. I'm going to toss the treat, kid. All right. Okay, so now you're going to watch from the side. Okay, Bentley, here we go. Come here. Good, sit. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to show you this side. Touch. Good. Touch. Good. So see how I'm opening it up? I'm holding the food. It's taking him a while to lick and find the food. What it looks like, oh no, what it looks like is he's telling a secret. Okay, so let me go back to the other side. If you only have one arm due to surgery, this will be challenging. Not really, because I'll show you how do you do it with one hand. All right, so let's try this again. So here's what it's going to look like when you've gotten some practice repetitions in. Sit. Good boy. So again, I'm going to reward that default position. Touch. And secret. So it looks like he's talking, right? Okay. So how I put this together for a picture or video later on, I'll tell you how to position the camera in a minute, is I'm going to ask for instead of touch, I'm going to ask him for a secret. Okay, so I'm going to rename that cue from touch to secret. And then once he gets into that position, I'm going to reward him with his hand and I'm going to pretend like I'm really listening. So here's what it's going to look like. Secret. Touch. Okay. Yeah. Really? Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay. So that's kind of what it looked like. Now notice that he didn't know that new cue. I haven't really used that before. So when you're renaming a cue, so we were using touch, I'll say the new cue after I've done a few repetitions. I'll wait a few seconds to see if he actually does it. He didn't do it. So I went back to the old cue. So this is called new cue, old cue. So when you're wanting to rename a cue that you're using to teach a brand new behavior or a new trick, do the trick like you normally do with that cue, and then rename it by saying the new cue, wait a second, 1 second, 2 seconds, and then go back to the old cue to give them a little help. Now, gradually your dog will pick this up. So it doesn't take long, but that's how you can rename a cue that you're using. Okay. Any questions on how to do that trick that way? Let me know. So the next one I'm going to show you is a luring technique. So luring just means that you're putting the treat to your dog's nose and you're guiding them into the right position. You're also marking, so you're clicking or marking the moment that they get near or in that position. And then from there, you reward with the hand the treat that's in your hand. And then gradually I get the food out of my hand and I just use a hand gesture. All right. So because Bandit's sometimes a little sensitive with the clicker, I'm just going to use a verbal marker. You ready, Bandit? Bentley's on my cord. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so for him, I'm just going to get him to just follow a lure for a second. Yes. I'm going to get him to take some food. He's sometimes a little, he's not as food motivated as Bentley. Get it. Yes, very good. Bring this in a little closer so you can see. Okay. So I'm just going to feed him for getting up for a few times. Here we go. Okay. So same thing, but this time, instead of using two hands, if you only have one hand, you're going to put your lure in between your pointing finger and your thumb. And these are going to be the three fingers that you use to hide your ear. Pretty simple, right? So the Facebook user that says at the moment they're having soldier surgery, use your good hand. So pointing finger and thumb, three fingers together to hold right in front of your ear. And this is what it's going to look like. So lure to your ear, mark, and you're just going to reward with the food that's in your hand. Want to give it a try, Bandit? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, ready? Ready? Come on, Bandit. Ready? Okay, he doesn't want that. He's a lot pickier than Bentley. That one? Nope, not that one either. This one? How about this one? No? No? Get that toy? Yeah. Go get that toy. Okay, come on. Let's go. So they're doing some gardening outside. I know you guys can relate, but when that happens, let's go. Up. Come on, get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah, very good. Okay. All right, so he'll take a little bit. Here we go. So, okay sign, treat, yes. And I'm just going to reward close to my face, not quite by my ear yet, right? We're going to do small increments towards the direction that we want to go, towards the goal. Yes, very good. Okay, he licked that one and spit it out. How about that? No, okay. Get it. Go get it. All right. So let me try that with Bentley. I'm going to show you the lure method. Okay. Bentley's up for it. Here we go. So luring, finger and thumb, treat, and bring it up. Yes. Very good. So you're going to hold the food in your hand a few times and get that movement going. Yes. Yes. Good. So I'm marking the moment that he brings his head towards me, and gradually I'm going to wait. This next one, watch, I'm going to wait till he actually contacts my finger. Yes. Very good. Okay. This next one, I'm not going to put food in my hand, but I'm going to pretend. But then the reward is going to come after. Bentley. Come on. Okay, so let me go back to the lure. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Okay, and this next one, no food in the hand. So we'll try it again. But my fingers are going to look like the same. Ready? Yes. And now the food is going to come from the other hand again. There was no food in here. Okay, let's try it again. Yes, very good. Okay, now gradually you'll be able to get a longer sustained target there. But the goal is to be able to get this trick happening before you before you can, say, okay, I have it. So once you have this trick, go in and you've done a few repetitions, you've got the food out of your hand, you can name the cue something like secret, right? I can't stand it. So stinking cute. You can call it secret. You can call it whatever you want. Now, here is a really cool tip. To take a picture of this, you want to use your phone. I have an iPhone, so I'm going to talk specifically about an iPhone. You want to put the settings on live burst or video, either one. Live bursts allows you to take a picture and it takes several different seconds. You have options to pick which photo you want from that. Same thing with so it's a live burst. It allows you to see different parts of that picture. Now, to take this picture from your iPhone, you need to set it on a timer setting. So there is a setting on here on your phone where you can set it on a timer of 3 to 10 seconds. This way you can push the button and then get the behavior happening. Now, the goal is that your dog's nose is behind your hand and their mouth looks like it's moving. So all you've got to do is take a few seconds to get that happening. And then while they're feeding, that shot will go off. If you do live burst, you can move the settings, go back and edit it, and you can pick a picture that you actually like. Okay, so those of you going, I don't have an iPhone, the other option is to videotape it, right? Now, you'll want to place your camera directly in front of you. This way, what you're getting is this motion here of you holding your hand up behind your ear and them coming across just like this, right? It's going to be so cute. Position yourself so that you're not in the center because you want your dog in there. So position yourself where your dog comes to the center. You can even mark a little X right there to say, okay, this is where we're going to go. Place your camera directly in front of you, turn the video on, do a live burst or set the timer, and then take a snapshot, get a picture of this particular trick called Tell Me a Secret. Now, this is called an intermediate trick for do more with your dog. So intermediate, meaning it is not a novice. It's not easy. There's lots of little micro steps to get this all the way through. But I'd love for you guys to give it a try. Let me post it, would be amazing because it's Christmas and it's the holiday season and we want to share and just have some fun with our dogs. So give it a try, post it in this community, and let me see what you guys got so far. So this is Tell Me a Secret. Now, if you get really good at this, those of you that have this trick before, you can transfer this trick to do it for someone else. So if your dog is friendly with people and doesn't mind strangers or people in the home, your cue could be tell so-and-so a secret, right? Or you can say secret and you can point. And as long as the person knows what to do, your dog could transfer it over that trick to someone else. So that's why we called it Tell Santa a Secret. So give it a try. I'd love to see how you guys do. And tomorrow, day 2, we've got a new trick for you. It's a little more challenging than this one, but it's fun and it's actually kind of easy. Actually, Bandit's really good at this one. So try luring, try targeting, give it a shot, put on a Santa hat if you'd like, and let's see all of your tricks. And thank you for joining me for day 1. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow live at 10 a.m. again. Take care. Happy holidays.